Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. How is everyone today? Well, it is the beginning of the year. I'm so excited to start over and start fresh. I just love the new year. It makes me feel energized with plans, and I just want to move forward and pay off more debt this year. I did pay off half of my debt last year. So let's get started. I believe I have $131 to stuff. Let me check. 20, 40, 50, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, and 5, 10, 15, 115, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, yep. All right, 131. My check this week was $300 and something. I don't remember the exact amount, but I pulled out, a little bit over 100 here, and then I am paying a couple big bills because it's the first of the month, right? So that's all my money this week, but we're doing good so far. I did pull out $100 from my dollar savings challenge and take it to JCPenney to pay off my first debt snowball payment. So I'm really proud of myself. I did that on the 1st because I felt like doing it on the 1st was appropriate, right? To start off the year right. So let's get started. You'll like my beautiful candle here. It was $17. I got it at a store that was going out of business. All right, this cute savings challenge was from Monette Budgets, Money Budgets on YouTube. I'm going to follow my notes very closely today so we don't mess up. 1, 2, 3, and 5. Okay. So I'm going to add 5 to each of these that I stuff because it's only $25 and I want it to be a little more. So I'm putting in $3 and I plus my 5. So that's $5, $6, $7, $8 total. This is for my winter decorations for my newbies, my Halloween and winter decorations this year. I don't have much so far. I have a little bit over $20 in there so far, but it's a start. Oh, let me take a sip. I was like, I didn't get me a drink today. Let me get me a sip. I have my Starbucks drink. All right, guys, Adventure. I have a 20 and a 10 for that. Fuel Fest is in April, which is just a few months. January, February, March, April this year. Last year it was in October, so we had a longer time to prepare. But we don't have much, so we probably won't have as much money going this time as last time. But that's okay. I think we're going to eat outside of it first before we go in, so it won't cost us so much. And then the tickets we're going to pay for when income tax comes back. So we should just need enough money for gas and souvenirs. So I put in $30, a 20, and a 10. I forgot to get my savings challenge for you guys. Okay, I have a 5 for Adventures, and I have a 3 for last time. I'm going to put it right here for my newbies when I don't have enough money, because this one's 33. I just add a little bit at a time, and when I get the full amount, I'll put it in my envelope so I don't forget about it. This is for me and my husband's getaway someday. Let's see, vet, I have $5 for that. I had something else to tell you guys. I forgot what it was. Oh, I did do Uber Eats on New Year's Eve. That's the first time I've done it in a while. I did make $100 for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So that's really going to help this week. Field trip. I have $10 for field trip. I'm trying to get a little head on that because I assume she will let us know there's a field trip coming soon. And then I have 5 for movies. I wish I had more for movies. I really need to stuff it a little bit more because I know there's, since it's 2025 now, I know there's lots of movies coming out this year we want to go see. Field trip, movies. Easter lunch, I have $3 for that. I thought we could just cater in food this year, but my kids poo-pooed on that idea. They wanted their KFC. So we're going to do KFC for Easter lunch. They love that. We've done it every year since we've moved here. So I guess that's just a tradition they want to stick with. And that's usually the only time of year we get KFC because it's so expensive. Maybe one other time, but we just go get just a bunch of the big family meals and they love it. It's delicious. Biscuits and gravy, mashed potatoes. Okay, anniversary. I put in $2 last time when I didn't have a lot of money. So we're going to put in 5 today to make 7. And we've completed this savings challenge right here. So I'm going to do this one next. But we completed this one. I also completed this one and then I scratched these off. It was only $20. These are reusable. You can put little checks by them. I don't use reusable ones. So if anyone wants them, I'll be glad to give them to you. Pass them along to somebody who can reuse them. Let's see how much money we have an anniversary now. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. 129, all right. For my newbies, I'm saving my anniversary folder and my Valentine's folder for a cruise. Me and my husband are gonna plan on going on a cruise for our 25-year anniversary, which is just in a couple years or so. Let's see. About a year or two, yeah. So that's what those envelopes are for. We don't use them for our anniversary or Valentine's. We're just trying to stuff them and get a little bit ahead for a cruise that we want to go on. I've been on a cruise, but it was in the year 2000, so quite a while ago. And he's never been on one. So we want to do one together without the kids now that they're bigger. And we can do things like that. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, I don't have any for hubby today. I don't have any for candle day. I did go buy myself 4 new candles because I had a gift card I got for Christmas. And my daughter got her a couple as well with her gift card. So I don't have anything for candle day. But we did get 4 new candles. They weren't very good because they were almost sold out. But I still like them. So I'll burn them anyway. Alright, I have 20 for medical savings. I was going to give you guys an update on my YouTube monetization. I've made almost $40 for the month of December. And I think that's pretty good since I got monetized in the middle of December, right? So the $40 will just roll over for January. I'm sure I'm going to make my $100 threshold in January. So, for you newbies who don't know, the way we get paid around here once you're monetized is not watch hours, it's ad watches. So if you're listening to me while you're cleaning or driving, I just ask that you let the ads play all the way through because that's how we get paid around here. But if you're literally sitting and watching me and you don't want it to play all the way through, that's fine. Maybe just give me 5 or 10 seconds. If you love me, that would support me and I'd really appreciate it. Because of your help, I've made almost $40 in the couple of weeks I've been monetized. So I really appreciate that. Alright, for my newbies, this is for my doctor's appointment. I go to a specialist twice a year. And you got to pay out of pocket for that. And it's $200. So I tried to save that up. Okay, back to school. I think I had a 5 here for last time, but I added a 5 to it to make 10. My goal for this envelope is $100. But of course, I'll stuff a little bit more if we complete it before it's time. I think we're doing good with this one because it's not even summertime yet. I did that one wrong. So this is for their school supplies. work was pretty good. It was a little busy this week. This is my last good paycheck though before they cut hours. They give us less hours when January hits, of course. And they let go all of the seasonal people. They didn't keep any that I know of this year. And we're going to be closing at 6 instead of 7 on Sunday. So they've sliced another hour from our schedule. So that upsets me because I'm part-time and I really need that extra hour on Sundays. It just don't look good for our store. It just doesn't look good. But I'll keep you updated. And I'm going to hang in there until the end. If they do close, they may give a small severance. That's what I'm waiting on. And I'll be looking for another job while I am still working there. I've been doing that for a while, but I just haven't found one that pays what I need. Okay, subscriptions. I've been skipping this one for a long time because I haven't had a 20 to put in there. So I've decided just to put a 5 here, like I do my other ones, and eventually it will equal 20. This is for our computer nanny that we have on our computer. It's almost $200 a year. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60. So we got 160. We're almost there. So I'm just going to add a 5 to it. Alright guys, game. I hope you guys have a wonderful New Year's. If y'all watch the ball drop. Or some of y'all might not have been able to stay awake long enough to watch the ball drop. But we did. We did not really have a good New Year's. It was a little stressful. I've had some great New Year's and some bad New Year's. New Year's is not usually a good holiday for me. So a lot of depression comes with New Year's, so I didn't really have a good New Year's, but I hope next year will be better. I am optimistic about this year. I am trying to look back with happiness that I did well cash stuffing and cleaning off half of my debt. I am proud of myself for that. And I look forward to going into the new year doing more of that. And it did make me feel good to go pay my first snowball payment on my JCPenney card. So I'll be doing a debt confession sometime in February. This is for us to go to a live sporting game. For my newbies who don't know, my game envelope. We went to a live game a few years ago and we really enjoyed it. So I'm going to save $400 for tickets. If it's a little bit more than that, we might be able to do it. But we're going to go on an off game where it's not a great big team. And hopefully we'll have enough money at some point. I think that would be fun. We had a good time the time that we went. We were right behind the goalpost, so it was quite fun. Alright, for my extra car payment, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have $5. I think that's all I have to tell you guys. I hope you had a good New Year, and about my monetization and my job. I was so upset. The next 2 Sundays I saw that they had me scheduled 2 to 6:30. 2 to 6:30, so I went and asked my boss, can she just go ahead and put me, till 7, because, I don't want to leave at 6:30. And she said, oh yeah, we're going to be closing early. We'll be closing at 6 from now on out on Sundays. And I was like, what? So for them to shave another hour, it's been 1 year that they've shaved an hour from our weekdays. And now they're starting to shave an hour from Sunday. I don't know if corporate's trying to see what they can do to hang on. To hang on with this store or what. But as of right now, the store seems like it's going to be open because I was able to put in my unavailable days for February, March, and April. So it seems like we're going to be there for the next quarter. But like I told you guys in my last video, we have heard rumors that the lease is up next year. So we'll see how that goes. I'll let y'all know. Alright, this was for rent, but we've chosen to use this one for an extra car payment on my car. This is my minis. I pick a different envelope for this to go in each time when it's completed. And this time it's for my month ahead. I believe I have 5 for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yep. This one's going to go in my month ahead envelope. I think one time I did it for my car. I would like to do it for my tiny home or my puppy I'm saving for someday. So we always assign our mini folder to something different every time. It's very quiet today. The kids are still out of school, so I decided to film for you real quick. I made them all go do other things so they'd be occupied and I could actually film. And they must really be occupied. They're very quiet. And the dog is being quiet and the cats are being quiet. What's going on? We have a rare unicorn moment. I wanted to thank Hot Mess Budgets for sending me a Happy Mail. I did show it at the end of my last video, but I don't think she saw it yet. But I do appreciate Happy Mail. If you guys ever want to send me anything, please just private message me on my Etsy and I'll be glad to send you my address. I don't put it out there on the internet, my email or address or anything, or P.O. Box, because we're anonymous around here. I feel like it's safer for my family if we stay anonymous offline. So I don't do any of that publicly. But if you want to ever send me any Happy Mail, a letter, $1, whatever, you just text me on my Etsy. Okay, guys. I owe my dollar, that's what I said. I owe my daughter $5 for washing the dishes. And this is $20 from her grandparents that she got for Christmas. She's got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And $5, $10, $11. Okay. She's saving because she wants to go on her trip this summer. I don't know if she's going to be able to do that because I don't think she realizes it's so expensive, but that's what she's working hard for. Alright guys, that went flawlessly. Thank you so much for joining me today. That just went wonderful. This was a great cash stuffing. Thank you guys for joining me. Please leave me a thumbs up and a comment. I love reading your comments. And next week we'll be in our Savings Challenge binder. Here is to a great new year, guys. Thank you for being along with me on my journey, and I hope to be right on the ride with you guys. Have a good day. Bye bye.